TBS hero Miss Honeysuckle 79 presents The Sad Story of Henry, 1953, in a nutshell. In all that happened in 1953, BBC joined an own cast of original artists. It was absolutely a good idea to use. But then later, in 1953, on the 14th of June, BBC made a children's hour of The Sad Story of Henry, a 6-minute model series program. And it's about Henry on the Rhine. In the Rhine, Henry was sad and strange with 3 carriages until he was off the rails and the hand was having to him put him back on the rails. And then went into a tunnel and into his funnel, and he never ever comes out on the track again until the crowds are pulling and pushing, and Thomas the Tank Engine pushed so far, and then later, so the builders take away the old rails and build a brick wall in front of Henry until he never comes out, and he stays in the tunnel as a punishment until he's free from the next couple of years. In 1984, a remastered version of The Sad Story of Henry was found without Off the Rails. This cartoon was completely banned for kids' ideas who use the engine. It was happened after the 1952 London fog. All the streets, all the sheds, all the houses, and some stuffs have been destroyed. And however, they've been destroyed by someone else by using black and white system. But then, it was used after the Walt Disney's Adventures in Music melody in 1953. And is also known for Peter Pan, the movie from 1953. Reissued by RKO and Disney. Before RKO now moved to Buena Vista around that time. Now, let me tell the ideas of The Sad Story of Henry. Now here it is. The BBC presents a Thomas the Tank Engine program. Brought to you by Smoking Shit. Once an engine attached to a train was afraid of the fuel. Oh, Jesus Christ! What the fuck? Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. Yeah, get back on the track. Oh my god. Oh. He went to a tunnel and... Holy no! So, this was the Sodor Tunnel, which was used in 1953. It was a tunnel where it looks like through that time. BBC had to set those pictures for now. It was not on YouTube yet until the future. When it's the future, the video will be found the whole transcript. A transcript of this entire own engine. It was raining outside, was down. BBC had to ban this, and it was cancelled after this plot was released. Which has been the oldest Thomas the Tank Engine cartoon ever made by BBC. It was now been cancelled until 1983. They would make another cartoon. Another cartoon plot from 1983 was Down the Mine, which was the plot episode of Thomas and Friends. And now how to design. The BBC owner has to cancel a resolution in 1958 for now an entire own convenience. So later, after it stopped, it held back to the other Thomas the Tank Engine cartoon where it looked like. This is what Henry looks like in 1953. And however, by the other engines now came to below, about the other engines, this is what Thomas the Tank Engine looks like in the 50s. By that time, the Lost Plot has been released, but is nowhere to air on TV because it has been banned in worldwide. After that, around that time, in real life, Sodor wasn't invented in 1953 until 1992. In 1992, the island of Sodor is born, until it came in real life. For now, there is no buildings yet, until further notice. After that, there are no more buildings, just a pile of grass, which is now known as the field. Until then, there are some buildings growing up, but however, the island of Sodor is nowhere to be independent yet until 2021. In 2021, Thomas and Friends Orange and Skirt has been released, and during that time on October 1st, 2021. After that, the island of Sodor, known for Sodor Kaleidoscope, came to appearance on December 11th, 2021. After that, it was a good day. Starting what happened in 2022, all buildings are going to be shown in the other way in January. Until February of 2022, all buildings, railway crossings, and everything will be built in the future. By that time, Hungary now realized itself into no inconvenience when it was happened back in 1953. Until 2023, it was 70 years old. It was now absolutely the horrible nature was a nightmare in the USA. When it was happened, in May of 2002, all things began to happen. As due to happen on September 11th, 2001, the 9/11 attacks, it would attack the World Trade Center by two planes who murdered all the people who have been injured or they have been killed. And then later, 20 years later, September 11th, 2021, after a long 20 years, then a lovely good old pleasure of a sad story of Hungary comes out. But then I have to try again. But then, you ready? Once an engine attached to a train was afraid of a few drops of rain. Pointing that step right, it came off with a fright, and the ham put it back on the track again, using another track. He went into a tunnel and crashed down into the tunnel and squeaked through its funnel and never ever came out again. So guys, that is the lost sad story of Hungry cartoon by Thomas the Tank Engine by the BBC. So stay tuned for more videos. Goodbye. The end. TVS with Miss Honeysuckle 79 production. Get the cue mark out of the way!